Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing some of Dave Shave's favorite products. Stay tuned because I am That's right, I am Dave Shaves, and as I said, we are doing some of my favorite products. Those products are going to include a 1963 Gillette Slim Adjustable. 63, 64? I think it's a 64. Either way, Gillette Slim Adjustable. Going to be pairing that with my favorite blade of all time, the Voskhod. A lot of people tend to disagree with me on this, but to each their own. I love Voskhod. It is my favorite blade. It is my go-to in every razor. There is not a single razor I own that I don't think the Voskhod works with. So, I mean, again, that's my opinion. A lot of people may disagree, but that's the beauty part about wet shaving is people have different favorites. These are just some of mine. And also, something to note, these are not all of my favorite products. These are just a few of my top favorites. I have a lot of favorites in my collection, and it's hard to choose, but these are the ones that I often mention on camera as being my favorites, so these are the ones I'm going to go with. We're going to be pairing that today with some Proraso green shave cream. Going to be lathering that up in my favorite bowl, also my only bowl, and that's my Vikings Blade Chairman bowl. Going to be lathering that up with my Perfecto Badger Hair Shave Brush. Very inexpensive brush, but works very well, especially with the products I'm using today. I'm going to be finishing that up today with some Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling Post-Shave Balm. And finally going to be splashing on some Proraso Green Menthol and Eucalyptus Aftershave Splash. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Go ahead and let some hot water warm up a little bit so I can splash on the face. While that's happening, we're going to go ahead and put some Proraso Green Shave Cream in my bowl. I appreciate you guys tuning in all week. Just a second. I will probably splash a little bit more water on my face before we shave, but I just like making sure it stays hydrated. Also got out of the shower, so that'll help as well. Anyway, as I was saying, I do appreciate you guys tuning in all week. This is Day 5 of the Dave Shave anniversary. Might have been too much water on this brush. We are foaming more than lathering. I'm going to keep working it and see. If not, I'll put in more cream. Anyway, Day 5. Did I say 4? Either way, we're in Day 5 of the Dave Shave anniversary. And first video was just an introduction this week, letting you know that it was my 1-year anniversary on this channel on YouTube. And again, I do appreciate you all tuning in. Tuesday, Day 2, I did a shaving with video where I shaved with mayonnaise. Day 3 on Wednesday, I did a Shaving 101 video on brushes. If you're new to wet shaving, check out my Shaving 101 videos. I have one on technique, one on razors, and one on brushes. Yesterday, Day 4, I did a very disappointing straight razor shave. I appreciate y'all tuning in for that, even though it was not my best video. I do appreciate you tuning in. I did my best. I think what happened yesterday was I just need to have that razor honed. It said it was shave ready, but I don't think it was. I don't necessarily think it was. And stropping didn't do anything, so I think I have to have it honed, sharpened. I don't have a stone here to do that with, so I'll probably end up having to send it away. I got a few people that have given me names, and a few other people have commented saying that they could help. So, but if you have someone that you trust the most as far as honing and sharpening a straight razor, put down in the comment below. I'd appreciate it. And finally, today we are doing my favorite products. Again, these aren't all my favorite products. I have a lot of favorites in my collection, but these are some of my tops. So, and these are some of the ones that do a really good shave. And after yesterday's disappointing shave, I needed a really good shave. Now, one thing to note, the Voskhod blade is actually on its third use, but that should do fine for me. I can usually use a Voskhod on multiple uses, so I'm not really worried about that. Worst comes to worst, I can always dial up the aggression on my Gillette Slim if I choose. I usually keep it relatively mild. Well, between mild and middle, I usually keep it around 3. And I think 3 should be good. If I need to, I can dial it up to 5 right in the middle, but I don't necessarily think that'll be an issue. All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. This should be a much more enjoyable shave than yesterday. Put down in the comments below what are some of your favorite products? Oh, right off the bat, that is amazing. That's as good as I would expect it to be. And since yesterday's shave didn't do anything at all, this was a few days worth of growth, and it took it down real well on the first pass. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I needed today. That's a good shave. And it's getting very warm here down in Nashville, so the cooling from the Proraso is nice. Yeah, it's a great shave. Anyway, as I was saying, what are some of your favorite products? Do you have a favorite razor that you go to a lot? Do you have a daily driver? Do you switch? A lot of times, if I have anything that is a daily driver, it is this guy. But I don't really know. That I would classify it as a daily driver because I switch so much because I have so many razors that I love. But you guys, what are your favorite products? Do you have a daily driver? Do you have a blade you use more than any others? Voskhod is my go-to, but I switch between every blade that I have, and I have a whole host of variety of blades, even some that I actually have not even tried yet. So I got blades galore, because that's what I tend to collect more than anything, is blades, because I love trying new blades. And honestly, blades are so cheap. that you can buy so many without breaking the bank. So I tend to collect blades more than anything. I have a nice collection of razors, aftershaves, a small collection of brushes. I do not have any large collection of brushes, and I only have really one really good brush, and that's my Tatara boar's hair. But I got a nice collection of everything, but the things that I collect most are blades, because again, it's so inexpensive to do it. So there's really, I mean, and blades were honestly the reason I got into this in the first place, was because of how inexpensive the blades are. So, as much as I love my Voskhod, I collect all sorts of blades, and I love trying all of them. And I've gotten some other blades that people have sent me. And I have a nice collection of soaps too, actually, but there's still a bunch of soaps in my collection I have not tried yet, because I got a bunch of samples. I should probably do more videos on those. Maybe that's what I'll start doing next, is some reviews on some different soaps and creams. I was doing that a lot when I started out. One of my cats is trying to sneak in. But I haven't really done a video recently on trying a cream or a soap, so maybe that's something to do. I'm trying to decide if I need a third pass. Need is not the right word. Do I want a third pass? I do want a third pass. I don't need it. I can get away with not doing a third. But I'm enjoying the video. After the shave yesterday, I'm really enjoying my shave, so I'm going to go ahead and go in for a third pass. It's on a mild setting. It's a decently mild blade, but still wonderful. And especially after a few shaves with it. So it's not going to eat up my skin at all. That's why these two products specifically are in my favorites, is because they don't eat up my skin at all. Like, I could match, I compare a Voskhod with with my Gillette Slim, and it'll never ever eat up my skin at all. So, third pass. I'm having such an enjoyable shave, which is good, because a couple people noted on yesterday's not just in the comments, but also in comments that I had posted on social media, that I looked pissed. And I was. So to have a really enjoyable shave today was important. Which is actually part of the reason I'm doing this. I wasn't, as you know, earlier in this week, I was on the fence about whether or not I was going to do a shave. I wasn't even sure originally if I was going to do another video, but I really wanted to finish out this week with all 5, so I was definitely going to do some form of video. but I wasn't sure if it was going to be a shave or not. But it ended up being a shave because yesterday's was just, it really was just infuriating. Especially with a straight razor. I would expect so much better from a straight. So, but this was just so pleasant. Just so pleasant. Ooh, I had a little weeper. Huh. Who knows? But this is just so pleasant. I love this shave. This was a fantastic shave. I'm sure you guys are all relieved too. I'm sure it's no fun to watch a video that is not a good shave, so. Alright. Beard's looking good. Face is nice and smooth. These products did exactly as I would expect them to, so that's amazing. Gonna go ahead and splash some Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling Post-Shave Balm on my face. Alright. Splash some splash on. Now I know a lot of people actually tend to, if they do both, they tend to put the splash on first. I always did a splash second if I do both. What do you guys do? Do you guys not even do both? I don't usually do both. Usually I do one or the other, but sometimes I'm in mood for both. If you do both, do you put the splash on first, second? Do you feel it matters? I just tend to prefer it. I don't know that I've ever really done it the other way around. But it just seems to make more sense to me because you put the balm on to help soothe the skin and then you splash the rest on as just over top. So I don't know why. If you have a reason below as to why you would do it the other way around, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear. I'd love to have a conversation. I have no opinion really one way or the other. It's just the way I do it, and that was my rationale for why I do it this way. But I'm up to hearing other people's opinions. So, that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope this was a much more enjoyable shave. It certainly was for me. If you are watching this video and you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. You like this video, you like all my videos, hit that like button, give me a comment below. That said, of course, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep shaving. I will see you on the next video.